coming on. Making his debut as well for his country. So, special moment for him. Nice way to come on in the AFF Suzuki Cup final. There's Irfan. Great story, Eugene Pop as well. Someone who's had to work his way back up to the top level in Thai football. Many times players, you know, they regarded as high prospects, losing their way along the way, and then for him to work as hard as he has, get this call up into the national. Now we're making an appearance in the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020 final. Nice little reward for him. Just went for that tough ball for him. Nice little battle of strength there between Witan and Mitiwat. Both players going shoulder to shoulder. Done well there, Irfan. He's still going. Real push here. Four ties, but Philip Roller. Oh, heavy touch from him. They're almost there now, Thailand. Sevan Dimas looks to try and get something going. Asnawi. Flag has gone up for offside on the Indonesian skipper. It's the give and go. It's unfortunate there, Asnawi. He's a wonderful footballer, Asnawi. Just get better and better as he gains that experience. But he's got all the right tools. Incredible fighting spirit, great heart. Gets up and down that right hand side. 4 minutes left in this match. There comes Philip Roller. He's been switching between left and right. Got a real live wire. Chanatip. Now Adisak. Here's Roller. Chanatip. Cleared away. Ricky Kambuaya, he's got no support in the box, but he's done well here. Kambuaya, referee! There's no point to the penalty. For a second. For a millisecond.
He pulled us there, didn't he, referee?
I thought so.
I thought he was looking to point to the spot. Kambuaya again, I mean, I think he's been outstanding. Indonesia's best player, he throws himself to the floor in a desperate attempt to win a penalty.
But I'm joking, of course. I would have just given it to him just for his efforts tonight.
We are well and truly into added time here. Stick around if you can, of course, for the presentation.
How about that for Wiratep as well? Adding ball-playing central defender to his CV. You know, there are lots of ways to win football matches, but Thailand have done it the best way. The most enjoyable way to watch. It's been a lot of fun. It's how they control and dominate matches, how good the players are, technically and tactically. They might add another one here.
Oh, that's not that far away, is it? That is suck.
They've found a wonderful balance in the team, the positions that they take up, these players, and the team structure, the team shape that they've got. Obviously, the players' individual quality making a massive difference. Was an arm left behind from Tirotton. Referees.
Unnecessary. A little bit ugly at the end of this match. Tirotton's been told to get back, and a yellow card given quickly by the referee.
The referee quick on the scene. Show Tirotton the yellow card. There's an arm thrown out the face of Fegi. Still having an argument, Fegi and Tirotton.
Final chance perhaps for Indonesia. Try and get that third. Not that it would change anything overall. There is a foul in the process, and that will most likely be it.
Manu's already getting ready to celebrate. He's got what's up on along with him. Arms outstretched. Looked like his lucky outfit, his black shirt, sleeves rolled up, tucked into his jeans.
And clean underwear.
And his same underwear, but clean underwear.
Yes.
His dry cleaners have been working all the time. But it's Thailand here, Shazan.
And there you have it. A record-extending 6th AFF Suzuki Cup for Thailand. They have proved too strong over 2 legs. 4 6-time losers in the final, Indonesia, who gave it absolutely everything today, but fell short in 2 minutes where as many goals were scored. Thailand, deserving winners, Rich Wilson-Wright.
As I said, many ways to win a football match, many ways to win a tournament, but Thailand's way has been absolutely the best way. It has been so enjoyable to watch them. They've controlled everything since the start. They've controlled matches, the way they've set themselves up, the quality that they've shown, technically, tactically, it's been a brilliant watch and it's been wonderful to analyse. And it's a deserved, really deserved title for Thailand. Back on top, kings of ASEAN, kings of Southeast Asia, kings of the AFF Suzuki Cup. On to bigger and better things now. And it's good to see Thailand sort of back up there. You know, after the last couple of years, it's not been going too great for them on the international stage. Mano Polking, you mentioned that perhaps his contract's not quite sorted yet. I don't see why.
Get that man a contract.
Get it done.
Absolutely.
Famous words in the world of right? Get down that contract, let him write whatever he wants on it. I actually think that he won't let us down, Mano Polking, in terms of that comment.
Adisak has done his part, hasn't he? Got the all-important equaliser, just to kill things off a little bit. But this team returned to the top of the tree. And they've shown, having been stung really in the last couple of years since the 2018 AFF, where they didn't have all their star players here, that they are kings of Southeast Asia once again. The final score here at the National Stadium. Is Thailand 2, Indonesia 2 on aggregate. They win 6-2 and take back a 6th AFF Suzuki Cup. So as we await the prize-giving ceremony, the stage being set up there on the National Stadium pitch, as you can clearly see. We look back at what has been a superb tournament from start to finish, twice postponed. As we see Egi Maulana there, who flew in a little bit later than he would have wanted. But he had to complete his league obligations. We're giving the Man of the Match award out very soon indeed. We'll get that sorted out, but they're celebrating at the moment, the Thais. But having it, first of all, Russell, in a centralised venue, of course, from a COVID point of view, they had to do it. The Thais have had their league go on, haven't they? And they just cut it short not too long ago. Manapokeng didn't have that much time with the side, but they've come in and they've prospered in this bubble that we've had to create for this tournament.
They have. I think the benefit of Manu coming in is that he's worked in Thailand for a long time. He's very familiar with the players. He knows all of them. He knows the culture. He understands it very well, and that's crucial. That's vital for a foreign coach coming in to understand the culture that you're getting immersed in, and to find a way of working with it. And he's done incredibly well, and it's paid dividends for them in the competition. So we see the Man of the Match award for Ricky Kambuaya, another one I'm happy with.
Yes,
another one I'm happy with. It's a deserved one for Ricky Kambuaya. I think he's been Indonesia's best player. Just unfortunate he was on the unfortunate for him and for Indonesian fans, he was on the losing end. Not on the night, but on aggregate.
So those are your stats, and Thailand really managing to exert far more control in the second half.
Second half was a lot better from Thailand. The way they just controlled and dominated this game. Just a sign of how good a side they are, that they could go up a couple of gears and say, we're going to control this one, we're going to dominate this one, and they did.
Indonesia, they're going over to their fans who've been brilliant throughout, and the word, I think you and I have said it a number of times, that this team needs patience, this needs time. Let them grow, let them flourish.
Absolutely. And without any unnecessary interference, let the team grow, let the younger players go out and develop and try and challenge themselves in other leagues, higher level leagues. It's been a really good positive campaign for Indonesia and the national side. It's a very young team, very young squad. Shin Tae-yong's a highly experienced head coach, knows what he wants out of his team, knows how he wants them to be playing, and I think they've made their fans very happy.
Let's now hear from the winning coach, Manapokeng of Thailand.
Coach, you joined the team not too long ago. How impressed are you with your players over the tournament?
Yeah, I must say they did a fantastic job. I think we play an almost perfect tournament from the beginning. The effort that they put in, the quality of the players, the way they were professional in the right moments. We rotate a lot. They always step in with the same quality. Today we knew would be a little bit psychology difficult. We concede a goal. We keep calm. They come back. They score the 2 goals. Of course we concede another one, but again we construct that win in the first game with a great 4-0 performance, and I am so proud of these players, and of course I am really happy. I hope we gave Thailand a very nice New Year gift and make the people happy, because it's not an easy year now with COVID and everything, and I think sometimes football can help to just make the people forget a little bit about the problems, and they are cheering us, supporting us, and we are just, again, so happy that we could make it.
And from your personal point, who has impressed you most in the tournament from Thailand? From your personal point of view, which player has impressed you the most?
Oh, yeah.
From your personal view, which player has impressed you the most?
Yes. I would say again, of course, players like Chanatip, Tiraton, Tirasil, we know that, we know the quality. They are already in the business, well known from everyone, and they are the ones that decide the games in important moments. I don't like to take always one player, but if I can tell you, I believe what Chris Sada did in this tournament for me was the biggest achievement as an individual, because he was not playing in that position in his club. He stepped in as a center back, was winning all the challenge, quality with the ball to build up. That is our style. So I must say that he impressed me a lot. But again, I think that is a victory of a team that really worked very hard from the first day, and today got the trophy back to Thailand, where we want to keep it for a very long time.
Thank you very much and congratulations.
You're welcome.
Lovely thoughts there. He just is an infectious, happy kind of guy, isn't he, Rushan? You've spent some time talking to him as well, and there's the team manager, Manapang, being feted by her players.
Yeah, I think it was really great to hear from Mano Polking and what he had to say there when he was asked about who stood out for him as Thailand's MVP, and all the names rolling off his tongue. Chanatip, Tirasin, Tiraton, everyone showing their quality, but Krit Sada being the man. And I think that's a player that we picked out as well during the game. And he's absolutely right to praise Krit Sada. That young man is going to be a massive player for Thailand for years to come.
Big smile there from Chanatip Songkrasin. Rushan, if you did not know anything about ASEAN football or did not follow any teams, you wouldn't know that Krit Sada is not a natural centre-back.
No, you wouldn't. If you're just tuning in for the first time, if you don't know that he actually is a central midfielder or defensive midfielder.
What's that theory you have again?
It's easier for central midfielders to play, or defensive midfielders to play in centre back than it is for central defenders to play in midfield. They can't do it, I'm telling you. But look, let's go back to these players and the effort that they put in. And Mano Polking again in that interview saying he thought they played it brilliantly throughout the tournament, throughout the competition. And he's right. He's absolutely right. And I said it, they've been the best team to watch in this AFF Suzuki Cup.
Yeah, they've shown great attacking ability and defensive solidity. And now let's hear from the man of the moment, the captain of Thailand, Chanatip Songkrasin.
โอเคนัดสุดท้ายเรียบร้อยเราภารกิจทวงแชมป์ได้สำเร็จมีอะไรพูดกับแฟนบอลชาวไทยครับก็แน่นอนว่าก็ต้องขอบคุณแฟนบอลชาวไทยทุกท่านนะครับที่ให้กำลังใจพวกเราตลอดระยะเวลา1 เดือนมันก็เป็นของขวัญปีใหม่ที่น่าจะดีที่สุดสำหรับปีนี้ที่ผ่านมานะครับแต่ก่อนอื่นว่าผมต้องขอบคุณสตาฟโค้ชผู้จัดการทีมแล้วก็รวมถึงคิสแมนด้วยแล้วก็รวมถึงเพื่อนๆในทีมวันนี้เรามีการสูญเสียคุณพ่อพี่ตองด้วยครับแล้วก็พี่บอยชัดชัยเจ็บทอมเจ็บเอเลียสเจ็บแน่นอนว่าทุกคนที่มาเล่นที่นี่พร้อมช่วยชาติเล่นเพื่อครอบครัวเล่นเพื่อคนที่เรารักแล้วก็พวกเราสามารถทำได้ครับก็ต้องขอบคุณทุกคนที่ทุกคนมีความเกี่ยวข้องพวกเราทำได้แต่พวกเราจะไม่หยุดพัฒนาเพราะเราต้องมองไปให้ไกลกว่านี้ครับ
What a tournament he's had, Rushan. Chanatip Songkrasin, he didn't play in the last one in 2018. He was the preceding MVP for the other 2 tournaments. There's a Thai fans celebrate there. We'll talk about Chanatip in a short while. We're going to get the Korean perspective, the Indonesian perspective from their Korean coach, Shin Tae-yong, who was trying to be as positive as possible before this, and it'll be interesting to hear what he has to say at the end of it all.
Coach, you took your group, you got into the final, and now you've had a very courageous final as well. What's the overall assessment of your team?
지금 조 1위로 통과하시고 지금 이렇게 결승전 올라와서 경기 잘하셨는데 전체적인 우리 팀에 대한 평가, 이 토너먼트를 하시면서 전체적인 팀에 대한 평가 한번 부탁드립니다.
뭐 잘 아시다시피 우리 선수들이 아직 어리고 젊기 때문에 가장 부족했던 경험이 가장 부족했다고 생각하고 마지막 파이널 1차전에서 그 경험이 부족했던 것이 너무나 현실이 드러났고 그렇지만 2차전에 우리 선수들이 남들 최선을 다했던 모습 지금 우리 선수들 성장하고 있는 모습이 너무 좋았기 때문에 이런 큰 대회에서 우리 선수들이 한 발 한 발 다가가고 있고 나가고 있는 모습이 너무 좋았다. 전체적으로 경험과 패기가 우선 최고 좋아지고 있는 모습이 이번 토너먼트에서 우리가 수학이라고 할 수 있다 생각합니다.
As you are most probably as you are aware, our squad is still very young. But then, because of the fact that we are young, the experience was something that was lacking on the squad. But then there was I could see the passion that our young boys had throughout the tournament, and then I could it was something I was happy to see in our boys that they could go on even when they had difficulties ahead of themselves. So all in all, throughout the tournament, experience is something that we definitely regained, and also I could reconfirm the passion that the boys had to move forward. So that's positive.
You spoke about the passion. Now looking ahead to the AFF Under 23, do you think you guys are favorites to win this competition now?
지금 AFF 23세 대회가 기다리고 있는데요. 지금 감독님이 열정에 대해서 얘기를 하셨는데 이기실 것인지 우승하실 것인지.
우리가 지금 우리 23세 선수들이 지금 대표팀의 20세, 23세 어린 선수들이 기둥이다 보니까 이런 경험을 쌓기 위해서라도 나가서 좋은 경기를 해야 된다. 그리고 그런 시합에 나가서 우승이란 것을 하면 선수들이 훨씬 더 자신감 붙기 때문에 우승할 수 있도록 우리도 준비 잘 할 것이다.
The backbone of our team, as you've seen clearly throughout the tournament, is mostly under 20, under 22, under 23 young players. So an opportunity like that for us to be participating in a tournament, I'm sure that if we do well in the tournament, I'm sure that even further development of our football is waiting for us in the future.
Thank you very much and well played.
Thank you.
Yep, it's about the future, isn't it, for this Indonesian side, as has been noted, as we see there the team manager taking it all in, Manapang. And now Manapang is going to get thrown up in the air with his favourite kit on. You could just see the affection they have for him.
Yeah, he's a popular guy. And we heard it from Chanatip in his interview earlier as well. He was thanking Manapang for his role, the role that he's played, the success of this Thai team in this competition. Lots of smiles. They deserve to be smiling. They deserve to be enjoying themselves. And this man here as well, you know, he's had lots of critics come at him for his time in Thailand with Bangkok United and perhaps not being able to lead them to a title. This will shut lots of critics up, I think, you know, stepping in, but not really that much time coming into this campaign. And not just winning it, but winning it in a wonderful fashion, a really enjoyable style.
Could be one of those quiz questions, isn't it? Which manager has won more international titles than he has at club level, and only having managed for a few months. He's won on his first go at anything. This was his first international stint. Brilliant for him.
You know, he spoke about how important this competition is, how important winning it is, and it gives you time, and instantly you become a hero. And you know, that's what he will be back home. But here's a look at the goal that kicked things off. Ricky Kambuaya, first of all, is keeping it on target. It was a mistake from Siwaran, but a really encouraging start from Indonesia. And for the neutrals watching this one, we thought Indonesia would just be giving us something to get excited about, but Thailand exerted their control and the dominance. The goal there from Adisak, and then here from Saraj, going into the back of the net, off a deflection of Asnawi, and then this is a really good finish from Egy Maulana. Hence 2-2 on the night. 6-2.
6-2 on aggregate. It is the biggest win by any team, any country in the AFF Suzuki Cup over 2 legs. Biggest aggregate win.
6 goals for the sixth title.
Yeah, a lot of sixes in this. 6th time that Indonesia have not won. And there's a number 6, Saraj Uyen, who's also up and about now. He had that injury a little bit earlier on. As they now await the prize ceremony, which everything looks to be pretty much ready to go here at the National Stadium. Thailand now looking to try and qualify for the Asian Cup, Roshan, and that's their next big gig, as it were.
It has to be about progression. It has to be about taking that next step. Yes, regional champions of Southeast Asia again, but it cannot and should not end here. There needs to be a progression in their play, and needs to be a progression in their level, and that's where they'll see themselves at. You know, getting back the elite of Asian football, and that's where they see themselves, aren't they? And that's the challenge. That's the key. They're trying to take the next step, trying to move up to that level.
Even Chanatan made the mention of it. He was at times still struggling a little bit beyond Southeast Asia, and now smiles, and it's good to see from the Indonesians.
It has been a very good performance from the Indonesians. It's been an enjoyable campaign for them, and I mean, they deserve to smile. They do. It's a young team, a young squad. They've got a big bright future ahead of them if they get things right. You know, if they aren't distracted, if the development isn't interfered with, they can get players overseas. Lots of ifs coming up, but the talent is there, the squad is there. They have players capable of making that next step up in their development and carrying the team forward. And they've got a really good head coach in Shin Tae-yong, who's very experienced. So, I mean, let's see what the future holds. But signs are really bright for Indonesia.
Yeah, it's got another couple of years on his contract at the moment, Shin Tae-yong. Supposedly the best paid coach in the region as well. As we see the VIPs now line up as we start to give those awards out. All, of course, nicely spaced out. So we await then the first tokens of appreciation, which is going to be for the officials. And as we said, Roshan, I think a very good job the last 3 matches in particular.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think they've done a good job. We haven't had to talk about the referees much, which is perfect for me. I think they should be the focus of things. But, yeah, they've done a good job.
Ahmad Faisal Muhammad Al Ali from Jordan, assisted today by Ahmed Mansour Samara Musen, Hamza Abdel Ahmad Abdullah. These are all from Jordan, and the 4th official today, Mohammed Khalid Al Hosh from Saudi Arabia, and they're presented these tokens of appreciation by Mr. Winston Lee, the AFF General Secretary. And he also gets to autograph the ball. Oh, they're all getting their ball signed. Next up, as we mentioned, for the AFF, the Under-23 tournament to be held in Cambodia in mid-February. We've talked about that Indonesia will go in there, whether they want to admit it or not, as the big favourites. The draw has been made a few days ago. Indonesia with a pretty good group. Thailand with Vietnam and Singapore in a group of 3. That'll be interesting.
Safe to say this is the longest I've ever seen referees being awarded their tokens of appreciation.
It's normally done fairly briskly, isn't it?
Yeah. And you know what's great is the crowd around here. You know, normally when referees get awarded these tokens, the whole stadium goes against them.
Yeah.
And it's a negative reception, but no one here has been booing them.
Especially given the context as well.
Yeah.
This is good to see. And there's a lot of talk about VAR coming in to the next edition of the AFF Suzuki Cup. Let's see if that happens. I think it will be a tremendous boost for the tournament.
It will be, but there's lots of things involved with getting it together. The referees deserve their moment in the spotlight.
Now for the Fair Play Award. Indonesia get the Fair Play Award. Evan Dimas is going up. That's a little surprising as they had the most fouls in the tournament.
And then they've escaped bookings, which is an art. Well done to Indonesia for winning the Fair Play Award.
When you're the runner-up and you get the Fair Play Award, it's always hard, isn't it? And he's been presented the trophy there by Mr. Lim Kia Tong, the AFF Vice President, also President of the Football Association of Singapore and Chairman of the local organising committee. I think it's been very, very well organised in the end, Roshan.
Oh, yes. It has been incredibly well organised. It's a credit to all the organisers, all the people who've worked so incredibly hard to put this competition together. It's been a wonderful, wonderful competition. Everything has been smooth, everything has been well organised.
The top scorer award. There were 4 players who got 4 goals each. Tanatip Songkrasin and Tirisan Danga there from Thailand, Safari Rasid from Malaysia, and Bienvenido Maranon from the Philippines. Of course, these are the only 2 here still in Singapore. They will go up to collect that award. Also to be presented by Mr. Lim Kia Tong.
Fascinating, isn't it? I mean, 4 players winning the Golden Boot Award. Good luck sharing that.
Split it down the middle. And there's a nice little check there of $2,500 US. I hope that's going to get split as well, 4 ways.